Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm in bed. I'm not so well, but I woke up and I had a bath, and my hair is not so good. But don't focus on the hair. But let's talk. Today, I would like to talk about expectations. Don't mind my dresser. I'm in bed. I would like to talk about expectations. Expectations happen when we do something good for others and then we expect the same treatment from them. Maybe when we respect other people, then we expect them to respect us back. It is maybe when we do ubulungisa for other people and you expect them to do the same bulungisa for you. Good people always suffer from this, and I call it expectations. And I thought, let me address it because I don't think we are hurt by the good things that we do for the people, but we get hurt by their reaction when they think that they have used us. The thing is, it is not using me because I take a conscious decision to help you. I take a conscious decision to do good for you, for a child, for a neighbor, for any other person. So I don't expect a reward from this earth, but I get a reward from God. I'm someone who has done good for a lot of people, but I've realized that when I need help, I don't get any. And for me, it has been a teaching that do not expect anything from the people. Just plant the seed, then it grows. But something miraculous happens around this. I've always been helped by a stranger. God would touch a stranger somewhere and would make them to have a genuine heart to help me whenever I'm in a tight situation. So I think what has been hurting me in the past was you would at least expect respect, that at least this person was good to me almost half of my life or in the first 20 years of my life. It doesn't happen. And so, which means we should not have expectations. Just do good if you don't do it, or don't do it, but do not have expectations. You know, expectations have broken families. I've been seeing in social media pictures where families, sisters and cousins used to look forward to going home in December holidays. They would sleep in the lounge because there's no space. It reminds me of something that we did a year after my mother passed on. Not a year, a few months after she passed on. We're all packed in her room. That's what families do. I think we were hoping to feel her presence there or something like that, but we were all packed in her room with our children and so forth and so forth. Families used to do that. But as the time went by, families have differences. They can't look to one another. They can't have family time, even if there's no space, but that family would. That sense of family that we will be packed in that home in rural areas, it is gone in many families. People now are spending time alone. And sometimes I blame expectations. We have certain expectations. And when people do not meet those expectations, maybe we get hurt. I know that some other people are just ungrateful by nature. Instead of a person saying thank you to you, there would be your number one criticizer, your number one enemy, as if they wanted to progress so that they be against you. That is also fine, guys. God has blessed us differently. God has blessed us differently. But guard against your heart, guard against your expectations, and you can, I don't want to say expect it, but you do expect a certain form of respect. ne? Because you are old, you expect a certain form of respect from your child. You expect a certain form of respect from your nieces, from your nephews, because you are an elder. You are old. Not sometimes because of the great things or because of the things you have done. Some of us have been the victims of black tax. You know what is black tax. So because you have been the victim of black tax, do not expect a thank you, because you won't get it and you will be hurt. Just do it, plant it and go. God will provide along the way. It might have stalled your progress to be the victim of black tax. It might have made you not to drive your dream car in time. It might make you feel used sometimes. It's okay. The God who gave you first and who blessed you first will bless you again. It is worse when sometimes there are people who want to come when things are ready and would constantly undermine your efforts, would undermine your voice, would undermine you and behind your back. But do not expect anything. Just expect blessings from God. I serve a God who doesn't forsake those who are faithful to him. I serve a God of restoration, who says in Joel chapter 2 verse 25, I will restore whatever that the enemy has stolen from you, including your peace of mind. I serve a God who blesses. He says in his word, blessed is the hand that gives. So I'm one of those people who don't expect people to give to me, but I think I've always expected simple things, the things that I would do to people. Respect, a thank you, a sorry when you have wronged someone, just an acknowledgement. But I've also learned that you won't get it in this world. Get over yourself. Get over it. Be strong. Just look forward. Just look forward. Focus. Plant the seed and focus. In the Bible, there was someone, I just forgot the name. I'll have to check it at some point, who did something great for David. And then David had to go and find even a grandson or a great-grandson from that house to return the goodness that has been done to them. God will make the strangers to locate you and will repay you for the good work that you do. I try, in my life, I've tried to plant a good seed to the people. There are people that I've helped get employment. There are people that I advised on how to be good on interviews. There are people that I've helped shaped their careers. There are people that I taught work. There are people that I planted my knowledge into them. But I also learned that the same people would want to compete with you, whereas you help them. And there are those you even helped during interviews and you boosted them to get that post, but by the time they are there, they forget, they can't even say thank you. It's okay. God will plant someone along the way to be good to you. Someone genuine who will be good to you. Don't expect anything. The world is corrupted by expectations. So let us crush expectations because they hurt us. Do not expect respect because the youth today are disrespectful. It's worse when you feel like, to some children, when you feel like they are saying, who are you to talk? You're not even my mother. And we're like, oh my God, we're not used to this. We used to know that an older person, who's someone's mother is my mother too. And these expectations has also hit families. Most of the homes have been left by COVID-19, have been left motherless, fatherless by COVID-19, and children are left orphaned. Their homes are closed. Now these children have expectations that maybe their aunts will take them and they will treat them well. Don't have expectations, because once your parents are dead, some people will treat you wrongly. So I will talk a lot about the expectations, because expectations hurt us. We expect people to be good to us because they are relatives, but they are not good. Do not expect anything. We expect people to respect us because we are old, or because of the little good things that we do to them. Well, they don't do it. Get over it. We expect people, to respect other elderly people, even if they are not parents to them. No, they don't do it. So get over it. We expect people, especially children, to give back, to be responsible to their parents, to their families. Because they have rights, children have rights, but rights go with responsibilities. But our children are not responsible, then we get hurt. We expect them to behave and model the good behavior, because we think like if they do wrong things, they are dragging our names, they are embarrassing us. Well, they don't do it, and they are just a child. They will walk their own path. We should not be hurt, but we should pray for them. I will stop today, but I thought let me talk about expectations, because I will talk a lot about it, because expectations disappoint us. Then when we are disappointed, we get hurt. You expect a child to behave in a certain way because you raised them in a certain way. These expectations also hurt us. Sometimes we have children, our children babalekwa ngodata babo, because otata babo mhlawumbe bafuna uhethisha thina. Mhlawumbe umuntu wayefuna ukutshata, awafuna wena ukumtshata, then ahethishe umntana ongamenzanga nto. So we have expectations that just because engumntana wakhe akazoku uzonda umntana because of ehethishwe ndim. Don't have expectations, because people are born selfish, people are childish, people are evil, people are rude. So we must not have expectations so that we don't get hurt along the way. So we raise these children as single parents. Sometimes you don't even have a partner, or you have not married to get a second father to the child. Then you raise this child alone. Quit this child at a certain age ukufuna utata awumazi nomazi kangathumele nemovite. Badibane babonde. Ushiwe wena bengathi you are the wrong parent. Kodwa nguwe obusokole balekile yena ezonda olusana because wena wamshiya. Phofu umshiyela isigezo nezinto azenzileyo. Expectations, guys. I woke up today thinking about expectations. Let us not expect anything from anybody. Do good for people. Do good for the people, but do not expect. God sees. There is a God in heaven who sees imisebenzi yethu and who will bless us for everything that we do. May God bless you guys. I'm thinking about you. God bless you. Bye.